Hopefully everything's working now. Had a bit of trouble, but everything should be good now. Hopefully. I need one more route. There's one. Stupid bears trying to get me.
This spooky forest makes me nervous.
Cousin Bingo is an adventurer too?
Yes.
I am so happy to hear it.
Well, I mean, maybe the term adventure is a bit generous. Map doesn't match up to the reality in this place anymore. I'm not sure it really ever really matched up to reality, but it definitely doesn't now. You can just... Yeah, they've opened up so many ways, and... Problem is, though, there's probably not a way for them to easily make a top-down map, like, automatically, as they've been doing, like, free and stuff, because the canopy probably would make it all look green. So I think, although this is not very accurate anymore, at least it's... shows you the right general direction. You find the hole in the wall. Please talk to Hob Hayward. And he will teleport you to... Oh no, actually I think you've got to do the little instance with Marigold first. And then he'll teleport you to Tom Bombadil's house. So it can save you, if you don't know the way, it can save you. See what I mean? Like, this is just all green, so I don't think it would be very helpful. It'd be nice if they could do a new map at some point.
Hello? Might I speak with you a moment?
So, the Bounders need our help? Well, I reckon I know where to start our search. The denizens of the old forest stir restlessly, unnerved by lately appearing strange creatures. Aware of the danger this poses to Buckland, Marigold Boffin has brought you to the forest to further investigate. Oh, don't worry. I know the old forest like the back of me hand.
That's nice. Get attack speed buff every time I hit or crit. Golden Blades straight. What? Okay. Is that in Golden Blades? No, it's Precise Strikes. What's in Golden Blades? Where's that one of these? There we go, Golden Blades. Oh yeah. I remember.
I see the tree creatures over there. We ought to listen to their conversation. It might
Can I just
help
kill
us
them, please?
figure out what is going on. Excellent. The Gaunt Lord will be satisfied. Once he gets what he wants, this forest will be ours. Do not disappoint me. Come on, this is our chance.
Charge!
Ruin this forest. Not
For the
while
Hobbit.
we're here. Well, this day keeps getting stranger and stranger. Have you ever seen such a cozy little cottage?
What a strange sight. A tidy little cottage in a dangerous wood. I need
Where's
a
old Tommy?
description of this curious Tom Bombadil fellow.
Now let the fun begin, let us sing together. Now let the fun begin, let us sing together.
Wood trolls? Well, that's a first for me.
Getting you to be a wet hobbit. Let me in.
Hey, come, Derry Doll, can you hear me singing?
Hotat's butt. Swim, Hobbit, swim. This is the least effort dance ever.
come, Derry Dole, can you hear me singing?
Tom is a mystery. Asking him questions is met with laughter and nonsense.
That explains my stream quite well. Laughter and nonsense.
Along, follow the willow. Hey, come, Derry Dole,
Mostly nonsense,
can
though.
you hear me singing?
I bid you welcome, wanderer in the wood.
Hey, Dole, merry Dole, ring a dong
Oh.
dillo.
Let's actually read the quest and don't just run around randomly.
Yes, that seems a fair assessment of our peculiar host. Thank you.
Now let the fun begin, let us sing together.
Please speak to Tom and retrieve my manuscript before we go. Tom has misplaced my manuscript. Oh, bother!
If you are going to brave the Barrow-Downs, so am I.
The wind must not carry the rest of the pages.
Would you do something for me?
Stay and have some tea.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Could I speak with you a moment?
Might I take a moment of your time? Stay a moment.
Goodness, could you help me with something?
No, don't kill Lalia. Ferocious strikes. That's cool. Does a lot of damage. I think it does more damage than brutal strikes though. About the same. I guess it's better if using 200. guess I'll keep putting points into this. More crypt. Go and grab this quest while I can see him. Like that one, but get there. There we go, found it. There. not a villain. Oh, it's a rat. Told you, adventure's a bit generous for him. Spell strikes. That's cool. Got upgraded. What's this? Blood Rage. What's this? Clobber. Oh, interruption. Good. Wonder what the thing is, the weekly thing. Oops. I wish the fervor didn't quite go down as fast. That would be nice. Because it really decays out of combat very quickly. 2 more. Here, ghost, 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 ghost. I'm not going far enough out. No, no, maybe he... I think he circles around this one, not that one. There we go. Two more? Three more.
Greetings. Would you do something for me?
Hello there. A lovely day, isn't it?
Hello there. How can I be of service? Will you give me a moment of your time, friend? What can I do for you? How can I be of service?
Okay.
Hey, come, Derry Dole, can you hear me singing? Ring a dong, hop along, follow the willow.
I guess Bingo went home. Why is there a thing in here? Weird.
Tom Bum, Jolly Tom, Tom Bombadillo.
Tom Bombadillo.
Unholy alliance is forged within the depths of Othrangroth, the Great Barrow, a sinister pact which could spell doom for Eriador.
Just grabbing my phone real quick. Okay. Cannot be defeated. I mean, you can be defeated. I have just defeated you. You are defeated. White Slayer! Nice, I'm done with Cardolan. Dead. Okay. Come on, Tomo.
Now let the fun begin, let us sing together.
Fender of the Codolan. I guess I'll just pick that up. Dr. Strider. Okay, we will get these. Oh, I don't have treasures of the Codolan. It's there. Okay, we can get it. We can get it. We'll get these as well. Alright. Okay. No, bat, leave me alone. We'll have none of that. Just the Cardolans up there. We should have enough stuff now to get maxed out crafting for these tiers. I'm hoping. If not, I can. If not, we've at least got the. We'll at least get to the tier 3 for both. Well, we're already tier 3 for forestry. And I'll just farm the other stuff off stream because it's gonna be boring watching me run around Bree farming stuff. So I shan't put you through that. Oh, that guy's wearing the same body as me, it's just a different colour. We'll turn this in and then go do the south stuff.
What can I do for you? Could I speak with you a moment?
Greetings. Stay a moment. Might I take a moment of your time? Can I speak with you a moment? Might I take a moment of your time?
Stay a moment. Would you do something for me? Would you do something for me?
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
Should take off the elf swords. Just, just be a mad hammer hobbit. How many more whites do I need? Loads. Seems to be... I normally get the white thing done, like the white deed, but I seem to be behind and I'm not really sure why. Because there's no more things to kill whites except the bone man. But I don't know. I wonder if... Maybe I just kill more randomly at times when doing other quests than I have done today. That's a possibility. More bargain. There's some bargain. Oh, and some you. With whites, come on! Your kills. I had never used this attack. I wonder if it actually does good damage. No. It occurs to me that I have no idea how to play champion. So far, I've mostly just used the two builders because everything dies so quickly, especially with these new hammers. I use the two builders and things are dead. Though this seems quite good. And obviously, brutal strikes. But it does occur to me that I don't know how to play. Hey Kevs, how's it going? How are you feeling today? Ah, I'm really glad. Just gotta play this for like another hour and then do some Oldering, I think. Make some progress. Try to get that Moonveil Katana. I watched a few videos this morning while playing this. I've got some direction now. I need to kill Radahn, but I've no idea who he is, where he is, or how I get to him. Since I need to do the Girls Puppet Girl questline, and he said that you need to kill Radahn. Yeah. Sure, we can. I'll just play this another hour and then. But that's my kill him, get his greatsword, and then do the Rani questline. Because the Rani questline has a lot of stuff that I need. For example, it drops like you get a hat at the end that increases cold damage by 10%, which is majority of the magic damage I'll be doing is cold. Because like the Moonveil Katana's Ash of War does cold. I was looking at Paladin builds earlier, and I found the weapon I want to use. There's a weapon called, I think it's called like the Shadow of Sword and Flame, and it's like it looks so good. It's based on faith and strength, which is kind of perfect. But it's like a stance, and if you do a light attack, it does like as your comet, and if you do a heavy attack, it does like this like flame attack thing in front. Hey Marlon. Oh, I guess I didn't turn in the quest. I'm so dumb. Yeah. That seems like a really good paladin sword. Yeah. Yeah, he said the poise damage got nerfed. There's another one as well, the Carrion Knight sword, I think. Its Ash of War is like it turns into a big greatsword and attacks down. I thought about getting that one, but it requires strength, and with my current character I'm really going dexterity Since I want to do the magical samurai build. Can you respec, by the way? Or like, does it take a mod? Because someone earlier said like, yeah, so somebody the last time I was streaming said like once you're not new to the game, the like wretched can be quite a good one to start at, because although it starts at level 1, it means that you don't have any stat points. So if you want to respec, you get all the stat points back. Whereas if like you respec as a class, you go back to the class's base, so you go back to level 5 or whatever. I was just wondering if, but I don't know if that's a mod.
It's a sorry day. I don't know if you can help me.
I don't know if you can help me. Why are you bothering me then? Guys, thingy. Hobbit Lawmaster. Yeah, so that was my current aim, is to get Radahn killed. And then there's so much to do in the game though. So much. I wonder if they'll bring out any DLCs for it. Although I was thinking actually before I kill Radahn, I might see if I might give that magma worm a go, see how close I get, because maybe if I could get the Moonveil Katana, that would probably make Radahn easier. Although I did actually find a place I could get Katana before then, like quite easily, so I might do that first. I also need to work out how to get the physic. There's so much to do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying like a paladin type with you. I'm assuming though, like when we kill a boss, we both just get whatever the boss drops in the multiplayer mod. I'm not really sure how else they could do it. If there's any bosses you want to do to make your character stronger as well when we play like not the multiplayer mod but just regular multiplayer, let me know, because the thing is that I don't know what most bosses and stuff drop, so I can just tag along for anything. Spam glintstone pebble on things. Yeah, it's the same for me. The thing is, if I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't be googling things. I'd just be just flat out. The problem is that I'm aware that me just stumbling around for 45 minutes, not really sure what to do, and just running around looking at stuff can kind of be a bit boring to stream. So I kind of have googled a few things just so I've got at least some, you know what I mean, like some direction, even if it's just loose direction, like getting the Moonveil Katana and stuff. At least I have something to aim for, rather than what I'd normally do in such games, which is just wander around randomly until I found bosses and stuff. I tend to only Google stuff in open world games if I'm like 100% stuck. Like, I've just got no idea. Whereas in Elden Ring, I do have an idea. It's just the case of having some direction. But I'm not googling how to kill bosses or anything. And I'm not doing like rune farm exploits. Not exploits, but I'm not doing rune farming. At least at the moment. Maybe in the future I'll play new characters, but I think for now I'm happy exploring and... Because it seems like the video I was watching out about getting items, they skip a lot of the trash and just get the item and leave. And then just rune farm later, which they'd probably a much more efficient way to do it if you're playing on your own. But for streaming, I feel like seeing me die to the random mobs is a bit more entertaining. I mean, my current aim overall is to investigate that Magic Academy, because there's quite a few things there I need. But those pumpkin head guys that have like the General Grievous swords just annihilated me. So I decided it was probably best that I got a new... I mean, the other problem was, so they annihilated me. The thing is, I could kill them, but I would use all my FP doing it, because my main hand weapon is still the starter sword. And so that's what kind of led me to begin with to want to get like a more permanent sword, so it would be worth upgrading. I really like the game. I'm actually doing better than I thought I would. I mean, I still die a lot, but that's just the nature of the games. But I have to be honest, when I started streaming, I really thought maybe I'd just die a lot and it would not be entertaining to watch. But I feel like I die enough to stupid things that it's entertaining in that regard. But I also think I make enough progress that it's kind of entertaining. Do you know what I mean? Because I think if I literally just died to everything all the time, it'd be funny, but I don't think it'd be that fun to watch. I said on the stream yesterday, like, I'm not really that great at gaming in general, if I'm honest. Like, I do okay, and like my knowledge of games is pretty good, but my actual like performance can be very mixed. And so I feel like if people are coming to watch the stream expecting someone that's going to be amazing at the game and do everything right first time, this is not the stream for you regardless. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's one thing me and a friend was talking about this morning, because he was asking like what games had success. But I was like, well, my most watched thing is Lord of the Rings. Then Elden Ring, and then Wrath of the Righteous. And I was like, so one reason I think, so Lord of the Rings, I don't really have that much competition usually, because I stream during the DAU time, and the popular streamers stream in the evening American time. So I don't really have that much competition. There aren't that many viewers to watch me, but I don't have that much competition. The thing about Elden Ring, though, is that's a bit of an outlier, because there's always people streaming it. But I think people really enjoy watching new people play it. And so I found out when I put something in the title about being like a new player, I get a lot more views than if I just put up that I'm watching and that I'm playing Elden Ring. But when I said yesterday about doing some co-op streams, I was thinking Elden Ring would be a good thing to play. I'm not saying like you should lie and say you're a new player when you're not, but I mean inexperienced player is a pretty broad term. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting pretty close to my first, Yeah, that's fine. Just let me know. I don't really have a streaming schedule as such, so I can just pretty much play anything anytime. Yep. Yeah, you got it for me for my birthday. Yeah. I wondered about that because me and Karanya had been talking about playing it. We played the demo, and I was like, "How did you guess that?" But I assume it was on my wish list. Because I was like, "How on earth did you know?" I'm like, "Did I mention it on stream?" Because I don't think I've mentioned that I like cooking games and farming games on stream. Like we played lots of Overcooked as well. But I think it might have been on my wish list. We can do couch co-op as well, so we could get Kranya playing. That would be fun. Yeah. But I thought that was quite coincidental. It might not have been on my wish list, I don't know. I just wondered how... Like I say, I at first thought maybe I mentioned it on stream, but I don't think I had. Because it's not really the sort of game that I wanted to stream. Though I will if we play it, but it wasn't... I'm doing some borrowers. No, but I still need some borrow guys. I've done that before, I just bought a person in a game because I wanted someone to play with. Usually it's Max. There's a really old game called Summoner that I want to play, and it has multiplayer, and I really want someone to play with, so I just bought it for Max because he'll play anything. I think me and him are going to do a streamed playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 once the Paladin class comes out. Currently there's no Paladin, which is weird to me. I thought that'd be one of the first classes they added, but... we actually have played the introduction, and we're doing quite well. I was playing a Halfling Warlock, and we came across a Mind Flayer, and I kissed it and died. But it was dying, and it was like, give me a bit of your life and I can be healed. And I said to Max, well, you can have a bit of my life, I've got plenty of it. And then it was like, you had to try and resist, but I didn't want to. So it was like, you could resist its kiss and stuff, but I didn't, I just let it happen. And eventually I died. And then he had to fight the fully healed Mind Flayer, and died as well. And that was the end of our playthrough, because the autosave was really bad to begin with. Right. How are we doing here? I think we're done with quests in the southern Barrow-Downs. We'll move on. One thing you should look into, though, is a game called Dark Tide. I think that would be really fun to play together. It's like Warhammer Left 4 Dead. How many more bargains do I need? 2. Okay. Oh, there's 2 here. It's weird that I only get 1 eye from each. I guess I break 1 eye as well. Where's club damage? Nope. Is this one? Yeah, there. Oh, it's I'm gonna stream a single player RPG. I just haven't decided which one yet. I like the idea of doing a like a playthrough.
How can I be of service? Greetings. How can I be of service?
It's a sorry day.
What do you need?
What do I need? I don't need any of these actually, but we'll go with tailor since I actually am a tailor.
What can I do for you?
Both in real life and also in game.
Greetings.
One last chance, there
Would
we go.
you do something for me?
Where's the Cardone treasure? Oh, it's all the way to the south. I don't think we'll be doing that. Have I not done the Brilliant Adventurer? I did. Excellent. Right, we're done. We can leave. Just check my phone. Okay. I mean, there's some games coming out on the horizon that I'm interested in playing, like Dragon Age 4. And Jedi Fallen Order 2, Jedi Survivor, whatever it's called. I mean, one thought I had was starting a new game on Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise and playing that. And because it's got multiplayer as well, so if anybody else had it, we could like team up to play it. Could you leave me alone, please, little rat? I think we're done with all these now. Maybe need to do War of the Willow, but I think we're getting quite capped on the shenanigans. Valor. Oops. Could you? There we go. Wits capped. Confidence. Loyalty. Okay. We're good. We should earn more of that though. We'll do War of the Willow. Hey, Belton Fire. How are you doing today? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Just playing this for a bit and then some Elden Ring. Well, actually, so that depends largely on how many people want to continue watching this and how many people don't mind. I was going to do some Elden Ring yesterday, but people wanted Lord of the Rings to continue, so I was like, that's fine. I don't mind. I'm really enjoying it. I haven't gotten very far, and I do a lot of getting lost and messing around, but I do genuinely enjoy those kind of games. I haven't really played many Souls-like games, but I've played lots of Monster Hunter. And the combat's very similar, although it's easier in Elden Ring, because you get spells and stuff. And, like, lots of ways to heal yourself. But I'm a big Monster Hunter fan. So, when Dark Souls was released on Switch, Kev's convinced me to buy it. And I played it a bit, but then I got to a bit where there was like a boss on a bridge, and just couldn't. Monster Hunter's good. The combat's very similar in the... It's all about attack patterns and stuff, but once you learn the attack patterns, it's easier. However, Monster Hunter's harder, but also it's group-based. So, yeah, Tauros Demon. The other thing about Dark Souls 1 that I really like playing like Spellblades and Paladins and stuff, and it seemed like Dark Souls 1 was more like pushed towards melee, which is fine, but I wanted to be a mage. But I hear fire magic can be made pretty strong in Dark Souls, but I didn't get that far. I have, however, watched lore explained videos on all 3 Dark Souls and Bloodborne because I love the lore. I love that dark, gritty lore. It's one reason I like Warhammer. I haven't watched one on Elden Ring yet because I wanted to. I'd kind of, even before I started streaming, I'd kind of decided that once it came down in price, I was gonna play it through. I know some things, but yeah, it is. It is, and so much is linked together. And sometimes it's like the smallest things. It's like, I can give you an example. So the Rose Queen in Elden Ring, so there's a prophecy that says the 3rd time that she's her Blood Rose ability thing would be her end. And that's all that's said. But in the game, you can see 2 other Blood Roses. The first 2 times she used the Blood Rose. The first time, I think, was fighting Radahn. The second time was like in a Naiti village. So you can actually find that the time that she uses it against you is actually the 3rd time that she uses it. It's things like that where it's not fed to you, but it's like... It's like piecing it together.
I learned a lesson. Do not let folk read my book until it is done.
I will need to come up with something exciting to top this
Right, let's do
adventure.
a dungeon. Yeah, I love it too. Like I said, I haven't played Dark Souls 1 that much, and I haven't played 2 or 3, but I watched the YouTube videos explaining it. Yeah, that's the case of Elden Ring as well, because in Elden Ring, a lot of them kind of went a bit mad. Also, was it Dark Souls 2 where you go back in time? Is it with the mushroom person? And it's like that whole storyline is so crazy. Yeah, Dark Souls 1, that's it. Yeah, oh yeah, the First Scholar. That was also a good story. Yeah, Artorias, that's it. Yeah, the Dragoon guy. And the talking mushroom. But you find out why the wolf, like, seems sad when he attacks you. And it's because he remembers you. Right, where's War of the Willow? There.
In the heart of the old forest, a fell sword calls forth...
But yeah, there's so much good lore and good writing.
Only by destroying the sword can you stop the wood troll's blight from spreading and end the forest's misery.
Yeah, you can wear his armor as well. Artorias' armor. There's yeah, there's a lot of good stories. Also, I really like the Sin of the First Scholar from Dark Souls 3. Was it Dark Souls 3? I really like that storyline as well. I also feel really, really bad for the giants in Dark Souls 3 because they were kind of tricked into... Oh yeah, Dark Souls 2. I really felt bad for the fire giants in Dark Souls 2 because they were kind of tricked into... I wouldn't say tricked, but it was like that whole war between them and the humans was kind of very contrived. Like both sides were kind of played against each other. I thought that was... That said, I would say in terms of tragedy, I think Bloodborne's probably got one of the nicest, but like one of the best stories in that way. Because nobody wins in that. No, literally nobody wins. The guy in the wheelchair is not winning. The old guy that's the part of the university. He told everyone not to mess with the eyes and stuff, and they didn't listen to him. I played a bit of Bloodborne. That's probably before Elden Ring the furthest that I got in a Souls-like game. Yeah. Dark Souls 2, however, it has a good story, but it has very weird like the landscape stuff doesn't make sense. If you I watched a video on like how the because obviously the Dark Souls worlds are kind of like it's like instanced in the way that you're going from like zone to zone, so to speak, not like Elden Ring where everything's open. And the Dark Souls 2 world makes no sense. It's like there's one bit where you climb up a load of stairs, you get to the top, and then you go through a door, and you're suddenly at the bottom again in a completely different area. It's like, what? Yeah, in Dark Souls 3, the world's pretty cohesive as well. It's just it seems like in Dark Souls 2, there's some stuff that just doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, going to the top of a flight of stairs to then be at ground level and stuff. Obviously, Elden Ring doesn't have that problem because it's all. I think I went wrong way somewhere. It doesn't. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go through these vines. Yeah. Do you know the saddest story in Dark Souls 1 is definitely the knight with the sun on his chest? Which was the Dark Souls game that had the story with the guy with the onion head? Was that Dark Souls 1?
These woods are ours.
Yeah, that was quite a sad story. Like, she's looking for him and... Yeah. There was also a story where there was like, where, I think it's the second one, where there's the old ladies at the start, and you end up in like a village, and the village gets more people over time, kind of like Elden Ring with the round table. But it's like the blacksmith and his daughter are both there, but like the blacksmith recognizes his daughter, but his daughter doesn't recognize him. I'm really sad that they never... But Dark Souls 1 had such a good story. Although, actually, did you see the... So I played Lord of the Fallen as well, which was so easy to cheese. That game had no balance whatsoever. Yeah, the dad recognizes the daughter, but the daughter doesn't recognize him. Yeah, but they don't talk to each other. Lord of the Fallen was like the easiest game to cheese. It just had no balance whatsoever. But the cinematic in the remake cinematic was so good. What's actually good though, nice though, is that the Lord of the Fallen story is actually pretty good. But the combat just has no balance. Yeah, Warrior was just so nuts. And also, if you played like the Warrior magic combo, it's like they just had no balance.
That'll teach them not to underestimate us.
It's kind of like the heavier weapons as a warrior slash like paladin type had so much like stance breaking. It was so stupid. However, the world and the story was really good. I'd actually say that probably the setup for the world is probably better than the original Dark Souls. I think the story was worse. The story seemed very like slapped on last minute, but in terms of like world building stuff, the Lords of the Fallen world's really good. I think Dark Souls 2 and 3 really built on the lore. Yeah. I mean, especially in Dark Souls, you kind of like find out that the whole reason why everything's going to crap is because they're trying to keep the Age of Light for longer than it should be. And it's like, there are really no good guys in this. Really no good guys. Like, you feel bad for the regular people, though, because it's like... The Age of Darkness might have been good, might have been bad. We don't know, because ultimately... the Lords of Light wanted to keep it in the Age of Light. I also like the Scaleless guy as well. He had quite a good, like story to him. Seath the Scaleless? Seether? Something like that. Actually, MVP of Dark Souls 1 was the talking penis monsters. They were just out to mess things up. They were literally like the Asians of the Sita Scaleless. They were like the Asians of the Dark Souls world. They were just wanted to mess with people. And clearly they were like, well, they're emissaries of the Great Void or something, but they clearly just liked messing with civilizations.
But if we strike it with everything we've got, even iron has to break. Let's bring the forest back to normal.
You know, like the like long neck demon things with giant teeth that sort of look a little bit like a penis with teeth. Those guys. They're like emissaries of the void. Or oh, this happened last time. I think I'm gonna die. This happened last time. Oh no, she is. Sometimes she just casually just decides to be a DPS, even when you're a DPS. Marigold, could you come over here, please? Sort of need healing. If you could be so kind. Yeah. The thing I like about Souls games is even when you die, you're still making progress. I really like that. I like that Elden Ring is even when I die, I feel like I'm learning to play better. And it's what I also really liked about Monster Hunter. Like, you know, I would say the exception of those Pumpkinhead guys, which I wasn't really getting better at, but I feel like that is just a case of I just need better equipment. Because I don't really have that great spells and stuff either. But it's like, in general, it's like I died to something, but I always feel like there was something I could have done to play better. I never feel like, well, I was just annihilated and there was nothing I could do. Like, when the first time I fought Margaret, the fellow man, I knew exactly what I'd done wrong, and I knew what to do better. I knew that I shouldn't roll away from him when he does the hammer thing. I should roll towards him, because the hammer thing's got a shockwave. Like, there was only a couple of times where I died to, like, falling off cliffs and stuff where, yeah, I could probably have done better. But I always felt like it was... But I guess this is best shown because there's, like, naked runs of these sort of games. The only thing I would say that I don't enjoy is, like, you know when people just run past everything to grab stuff? I'll do that if I can't, like, kill stuff, but generally I like to kill things. Like, rather than just running past everything to just grab the item that you want. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but... I
learned something new about my friend.
But I do want to try and get that fake me.
Never mind. It's time
Guess we'll
we
keep
went
those
home
until I
and
find
got
out
the
which ones I
bounce.
need.
Good news.
There's also a assassin person that looked quite good. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's one thing if you're like doing a guide to show people how to get an item, and you're like, "Hey, you can get it without killing anything." I think that's fine, but by and large, people just playing it, I don't enjoy just running past everything. There are exceptions, like for example, I'll give you an example. So I wanted the Bleed Ash of War, and it's guarded by a knight, and the knights are kind of hard to kill. But I wanted to get it. I did skip past some of the trash because I didn't need to kill the trash, but I did kill the boss, even though I could have just run past him. It's actually no, for him I think I have to kill him. But you know what I mean? It's like I'm not going to kill everything in the open world, but I'm not going to run past everything either. But I was saying to Kevs earlier, it's because I don't want to farm runes. Like, well, no, I'm happy to farm runes, but I don't want to use like cheese methods of farming runes, and so that does kind of require me to kill stuff. Just because watching me cheese farming runes for an hour probably isn't going to be that entertaining versus me just killing stuff. There we go. So that's that done. I think everyone's happy with me now. Making progress on virtues. I accidentally capped wit, which isn't the end of the world, but it's not what I intended. One thing I actually really like about Elden Ring is how fast it is to move around. That I actually do think is a good change to the series. And also having like America shrines right next to bosses or like things. Yeah. Me and Kev were talking about this the other day. That's actually one thing I really like about Souls games is that there's like, yeah, you can choose how to play. You can cheese things. You can also very easily put your own limits on things. So, for example, no magic or only magic, or only using the beginner swords, or do you know what I mean? No talismans. There's like a lot of ways you can make the game more interesting for yourself. Yeah, zero hit run. I mean, the way I like to play is have a kind of style for the character. So rather than just going with whatever cheese methods, like I had the idea of like SL1. What's SL1? Yeah, exactly. I like the idea of being like a magical vampire, magical samurai. Ah.
Oh, good day.
But if people want to do that, if people want to like do these cheese methods to get runes or souls or whatever, and then make the game easier for themselves, I think that's a perfectly valid way to play. I'm not saying that people shouldn't do that. They should play however they want. If people like to find the combination of items that give them the ultimate cheese, that's fine. I think maybe the weapon swap bug that was in would take it out one step further. If you want information on that, just Google like pizza cutter bug, and it was so nuts in Elden Ring, so nuts. It's basically like a room-wide AoE that did massive damage and could just like kill bosses in seconds, all bosses, all the time. They fixed that though, but I think finding combinations that are like overpowered, finding interesting and clever ways to kill bosses to make them easy, I think is so amazing. It's like Magmor. I can give you an example. So Magmor, there's a way to cheese it, which is you go in behind it and you can attack it. Like there's two exits. So there's the main way you go in, and there's like the way that you're supposed to go out. But they both have fog. The back way, the fog, you can actually hit the magma worm with glint blade and stuff, like long range projectiles. And so if you really want to, you could kill it that way. That level of cheese, I'm not really, unless I'm desperate, I'm not really interested in. But I'm quite happy to find like, oh, if you get this weapon and use this attack, you'll kill bosses. I'm like, that's part of the game. It's part of the game is finding like new and interesting ways to, yeah, precisely, finding a place the bosses can't hit you, or finding so I don't know so much about like Elden Ring and Dark Souls, but definitely Monster Hunter, there's just some monsters that are more vulnerable to certain attack animations. Like for example, there's monsters where the stomach's the weak point, and so using animations where your character attacks forward and then up can be really good. I think a good example of that in Elden Ring is the lobsters. Like, they're really tanky and hard to kill, but you can one-shot them if you hit the stomachs. Or there was one with the fire giant where you could literally just make him fall to his death. You could pull him to a certain spot and make him fall to his death. There was another one as well, so there's a spell reflection shield that reflects spells and does lots of damage. And there was an item you could use that was like, I think it was a spell actually, that did damage to you, and if you got the shield and blocked, you use that spell in itself to do damage to yourself and then reflects it, you do massive damage to anything around you. But that's all parts of the game. Finding out techniques and stuff that works is all parts of the game. To me, there is a limit. I would say that I personally don't do things that like one-shot the boss or like where you don't have to fight at all. I think those ways are clever, and again, I'm not meaning to disparage people that like to find things like that or use that way. That's fine. I prefer to at least fight the boss, especially when I'm streaming. It's like, I can give you a good example, not so much in Dark Souls, but Final Fantasy 12. There's some weapons you can get right at the start of the game with a bit of RNG manipulation that'll make the whole game easy, and it's never occurred to me to use them. Because I don't want the whole game to be easy. I want effort to make the game easy and not just... Yeah, the Sighting Grat, I think its name is. It's a bow that anyone can use that just does crazy amounts of damage. There's actually 4 invisible weapons. There's a shield, the katana, the bow, and I can't remember what the last one is. But you can use RNG manipulations to get the bow. And it's just never occurred to me to do it.
Bingo should experience the finest tavern in all
To me, that level of cheat, because it makes the whole game kind of easy. I love Final Fantasy 12 though. The amount of like variation in builds and stuff. That was a contender I might play. I was thinking like that or maybe Final Fantasy 5, like one of the ones that's got like a class system. But that's why I thought of Stranger Paradise as well. Kev would be interested in seeing that. Anyway, I'll be right back a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm back. I do need to do those, but I don't think I'm strong enough yet. Where's the epic there?
One thing drives out another.
Have some food and have some drink and sing a song or 3.
I could eat all of this. Because I'm a hobbit. Yeah, Stranger Paradise has like full multiplayer, so that would definitely be a fun one to play sometime.
More food, more drink, and more song.
The new class is Blue Mage they're adding, which I'm really looking forward to. I think that's coming at like the end of October.
Can you be sure that Barlaman is paid for our food and drink?
I can. How is everybody doing today, though? I don't know why I added though on the end there. That made no sense. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Anyone up to anything interesting? Playing anything good?
Bingo was asking around
Dancing
for
on
you.
tables? This is like the least effort dance ever. It's just like wobbling backwards and forwards while clapping.
One thing drives
Yeah.
another.
Yeah. It is. It's like the least effort dance ever. Just clap and wave from side to side. Like, you're a hobbit, put in more effort.
Bingo said he was feeling poorly and went outside.
He is feeling poorly. No, there's loads. We got this one, which is a bit more energetic. It's just funny the dance one, the default one. There's this one. Oh, I can't remember how you do. There's there's different ones. I don't know how you do them, but there's like different races dances.
Very well. This may have been a poor idea.
I don't know why I tried Hobbit dance. I am a hobbit. All of them. We're taking the Kiptus to Isengard. 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 I don't remember where the emote thing is. Social, maybe. I'm sure there's an emote list somewhere. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, okay, maybe. That's. I can't remember what collection's hotkey is. Oh, Shift C, not Control C. Yeah, there we go. Yes, there is second breakfast. Yeah, see, like, there's all these Hobbit dances, Elf dances, Dwarf dances, Man dances. The Hobbit dances are good. Like that, I like that one. And like River Dance. I think I have second breakfast. Or maybe not. I can't remember what it's called. There's like this one, which is good. Just drink from a boot. And sleep. Oh, 11's is, that's it. Okay, I actually have that one. Let's get the 11th. I knew it was something like that, like second breakfast or something. We need to find the 11th gift box. 10 year 11, there we go. Kids, don't set fireworks off inside. And the frame. Gonna eat the dog, or just an entire pie. Just eat an entire pie on my own. Not even using a knife and fork, just facing pie. Yeah. Did I? Yeah. He wants some potat pie. I love potato pie. I don't know why, I just like potato and beef pie. It's so nice.
There's so much to do.
Do you want to know something funny? So in one of the like mini instances, there's like there's like some hobbits like watching, and they've all got names except one guy that's just called Bystander. It's like, why did they not name that guy? Or is his name Bystander? Like Bystander Took. So there was a cat in Elder Scrolls Online that was called Bookshelf. So me and Crane tend to call cats bookshelf in games now. Any interesting sending messages? Let's find out. No. Oh, Warhammer. Celebrating 35 years. Not with me, you're not. Yeah, surname is family name. Because people in the oldie days in the UK used to have quite a lot of names. It's like, if the parents couldn't decide a name, they just give the kid all the names. Yeah, have 7 names. I'm still gonna do that. If I have a kid, I'm gonna, on purpose, like, not be able to go on names and just give my kid, like, 7 names. Because I'm just that kind of person. Let's go do some crafting. And then, I think, we can go and deliver some pies. Do we have any easy to do? Oh yeah, we still didn't finish the Light Slayer. How many do I need? 4. 4. New mail. Oh, from that guy. We should give my Hobbit a surname. Maybe you guys should decide. I genuinely think people that name their kids after them is the most conceited thing. Like, it's just so ridiculous. Sorry if anybody's got the name of their parent, but, you know, you can't help it. But it's just so, it's so dumb. It's like, how vain. Although my family's really bad for that, because my granddad, brother, and dad all have the same name. And it's just like, why? Oh, and one of my cousins as well. Yeah. I'm just glad that my mother was having none of it. Whichever can have blonde hair and blue eyes. Because that's just what I've got in real life, so it's what I tend to give characters. I think it's store. I don't remember how I check. But yeah, it's whichever one gets blonde hair and blue eyes. Oh yeah, I can check here, can't I? Because it'll be a title. Yeah, store. Just because I wanted him to have, like, sort of... My head's a bit lighter than that, but... Gotta work within the confines of the game. I think we'll probably be able to get to Master Journeyman. If not, I'll just finish it off stream, because I think it's going to be boring watching me run around gather stuff. The on-shot is tier 3, so... Yeah, he was. Because the stores used to live in the Gladden Fields. Which is, like, here? And then, after Mirkwood's fall to the dark side, they moved to here, Enidwaith. To here. And then eventually most of them ended up in the Shire. Maybe I should just level tailoring just for the sake of it, because I've got the armor and stuff, so when I do eventually make like a Hobbit cats, yeah, definitely cats. I was gonna say food, but I'm not obsessed with food in real life, and the opposite actually. I forget to eat most of the time. I've got no sense of hunger. Yeah, exactly. All hobbits are obsessed with food, so it wouldn't really be unique. Yeah. Cat food. Just obsessed with cat food. Oh, so I usually have a a very vague backstory for my characters. So my Bjorning was trying to find the source of the best honey in Middle Earth. I'm not sure what. Maybe like he heard one day that um the dark enemy was didn't take kindly to cats and was hunting them, and in that moment he broke, became a berserker, and is now ridding the land of the enemies of cats everywhere. Yeah, exactly. And that's why he's a berserker, because of cats. I want a hedgehog pet, though. They're so cute. They're just so cute and tiny, but they're also so expensive. Oh, I can't do it while I'm crafting. I wish there was an option on the carry bags that you could be like, don't pick up crit items. Because they get filled so quickly. I wonder how much another one is. Carry all. Oh, large one's 2,000 points. I don't think I'll be doing that. Whiskers Rage. I thought Cat Finder would be a good. Yeah. So we started a cult on my minstrel. We started playing some hobbits on stream, and we started a cult of Potat, because we think that the corgi is like the yeah, not even animal shelters, just people's houses, just random people's houses. Okay, so I think we're good here. That's... Oh, we're not quite maxed. Okay. I wonder if there's any cat-related titles. I don't have any. At least none. I guess I'm related to killing them, but none. There might be. There's a fox related one for I don't even think I've got any cat pets. There's a fox related one for I want a very fancy cat. Look at it. But I need to get kindred with the range of Ithil then. Yeah. Be able to get that one from the Halloween festival. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. We're gonna have a quick look in here, see if there's anything I can get rid of. There is. It's just that and that, because I won't be picking up any more. We'll dump those in there. And that. Light hides. I guess I could turn those into things. Right. There we go. Okay, we're good. Right. Next, we're going to go here and be like, yep, I'll join the Tailor's Guild. No idea where it is, though. Barrow-Downs. That's fine. We'll get there eventually. No great rush for that. What else do I have to do? I probably should do the scavenge thing, because I kind of forgot about that last time. Someone in World Chat was like, they've run 10 ults through Morio and never again. But I genuinely don't think Morio is that bad. It's quite a nice questing experience. Yeah, it's dark and... you do miss the sun a bit at the end if you just stay in Moria, but... I don't think the questing experience is bad. Don't know what I got off there.
Greetings. Would you do something for me?
While war raged in the south and the rangers of the north were absent, brigands and ruffians took an opportunity to wrest control of Breed.
A great war is beginning, and the battles to be fought will be great and perilous.
Yeah.
You will not survive alone. Fortunately, there are soldiers of the free peoples willing to fight by your side. If you call, they will aid you. Use the horn here.
So there's definitely there's definitely a lot of variation in zones. Obviously not so much at the low levels because there's only 3 starter zones, but no, not anymore. It used to be, but it's level 60, which is about halfway.
Good. Now yourself the soldier of the Free Peoples.
Yeah, it's about halfway.
Now let me share with you the plan of how you're going to...
I don't need a plan. I need to murder everything.
Skirmishes against the enemy focus on taking and controlling locations of value and importance around the battlefield. In reclaiming Bree, these locations are the South Gate, the Auction House, and Bill Furley's home in that order. The gate is well protected, but your soldier will aid you in the battle. If he falls, simply call for another by reusing the skill you learned.
Yeah, I know. Think how many kittens died when they took Bree. Stop talking! Yeah! I'm not reclaiming, I'm killing everyone. For the kittens! Where's the go? There you go. Go! Which one's the go button? It is that one. He's not even listening to me. Weirdo. Yeah, they have to. Yeah, exactly. I just assume everybody's killed some, so they're all worthy of death. Look at this guy, looks very sus. What's that one do? Okay. I haven't. I kicked a dog. It was going to bite my leg. Like, someone lost control of it in the park, and it would either get my leg bitten or kind of... I wouldn't say I kicked it, but I, like, pushed the dog's head away with my foot. And I felt bad about it afterwards, to be honest. But also, I didn't want to get bitten. I was like 12 or something. And the owner was very apologetic afterwards and stuff. Like, my mother was a bit mad that the person, like, the dog had lost control, and I don't know. It just got nuts. But I think the leash broke or something, and the dog just wasn't used to having freedom and just was going around terrorizing everyone. I don't think anybody got hurt. I don't really remember. Like I said, I was about 12 or 13, so... But I don't think anyone, like, got seriously hurt. More shaken than anything at having this ball of teeth and fur going around.
Angered at their uprising, the brigands have decided to burn them out.
You will need a stronger ally for this foray. There are many ways soldiers can be trained and outfitted for battle. Archers, warriors, protectors, sages, bannermen, and herbalists are all willing to answer your call. For this battle, a warrior will be to our best advantage. Will? Tom, come out here for a moment.
Could you guys stop talking and just let me kill? I don't need anybody to help. I'm very good at killing. I'm a whirling ball of hobbity fury. Look at my hammers. Do these seem like the sort of hammers of people that aren't good at killing? No, they seem like the excellent hammers of someone that's good at killing. Why? Oh. But why? Why aren't they glowing? Why aren't the hammers glowing? I don't know. Oops. You there, be a warrior. Don't actually need a warrior, but...
Very good. The warrior will increase our offensive capability and allow us to cut through waves.
Go, warrior! Do warrior-y thing. I'm gonna pretend to be a hunter.
We'll handle this. Prepare yourself, my friend. I believe we have a moment of respite before their assault continues.
I really wish you could just skip the introduction to the skirmishes. It's so dumb. I have to do this every
The
time.
enemy employs a number of terrible lieutenants.
I don't care.
Specially trained enemies with unique skills. It is difficult to know which lieutenants march with the enemy until they arrive on the battlefield.
Well, it comes up on the screen, so it's not that hard.
I caught a glimpse of a large orc with this force. Be prepared. It could come at any time. Here they come again. To arms!
To arms! Where are you guys going? You're dead, that's why.
I believe we have a moment of respite before their assault continues. As you encounter and defeat more lieutenants, you will learn more about how they affect the battlefield. And what you can do to expose and exploit their individual weaknesses. They all have at least one.
Well,
I believe we are nearing the end of this battle. Defeat this assault and we will be free once more. Here they come!
Man, this talking takes longer than actually doing the quest.
Near the major locations of Middle-earth, you will find skirmish camps. Bree, Rivendell, and Thorin's Hall, to name a few.
There you can barter your skirmish marks for new and better soldier traits and gear and equipment for yourself.
Safe travels, my friend. Perhaps we will meet again in another skirmish against the enemy. For now, I salute your courage.
Yep, I have lots of courage.
How can I be of service?
You can be of service by
How may I help you?
making my guy a healer. That would be good. Right, alright, let's go. Alright, that's that done. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? I don't think so. I guess we could do that. As we're here. Okay, so I need to finish this looks layout. We'll do that. And then finish 6 quests and also do the pie quest. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the Kirk of Kinships. There we go, we'll get a Hobbit one. Yay! I made the cult of Potat.
What can I do for you? Could I speak with you a moment?
No. I'm a very important Hobbit, don't you know that? VIH. Potat will be very happy that he has a cult. That guy's pig. No, mine better though. I like using the pig without armor on my Beyonding, because I don't think a Beyonding would put armor on, but I think on the Hobbit the Thunder Pig looks better. I want an elk, but they want $100 for the best expansion to get the elk, and I'm not sure. I don't really object to paying that much on a moral level, but on a physically having the money level.
Oh, I have many fine items on offer.
Yeah, but I only want the pets. Thanks, though. I want the rabbit.
What do you need?
I think that's from Cordova.
Good day.
Okay, time to kill some slugs. No, just access to cosmetics and expansion. I mean, I get... So it's not pay to win, but you've got things like you can buy bag space and bank space and stuff with money. So I guess it's like pay for convenience as well. But I don't... Yeah, there's no... I don't think so. Hey, Bandit Chobo. Yeah, so you get, you can grind anything. You get, like, these points to spend in the store when you do deeds. Like these points. And then you can just use them to buy whatever, like, whatever you want. More bag space, expansions. Only order expansions you can get for money, though. That was a weird sentence. You can only, get order expansions. So, like, the one that's coming out in November, for example, it'll be like March or something before you can buy it for points. But, like, most deeds give you, like, 10 or 15. Like, 15. That one doesn't give any because it's a meta deed. 10. Meta deeds generally don't give you turbine points. Or LOTRO points. I'm not really sure what the reasoning behind that is, but they don't. Not a never-ending supply, but there are thousands. Like, literally, thousands. And you get it on every character. So, you can always just make another character. In fact, you'll make way more by buying a character slot than you'll... Like, you'll make more things by buying a character slot and making a new character than you'll spend. Like, by far. Here, sluggos. What do I need? I should probably track it. Sluggos. I need 8 more. It's a bit grindy to get points that way if you're not someone that likes doing it. But I don't really need the points because I don't buy anything anyway. But I still enjoy doing it. Now you can buy burst. You can buy boosts and stuff like that as well, so you can level faster and whatever. But I don't. I mean, I've got like 5 level boost packages where you can like instantly boost up to like 100, and I just haven't used any of them. They just sat there because I like leveling. But deeds also give you virtue XP, which you use to level up these stats. So it's like, yeah, I think so. Like genuinely, I think so. Yeah, there are. Don't get me wrong. There are some deeds that are a real pain in the ass to do, but by and large, I find it fun. It's why I block XP. Like now, I'm blocking XP so I don't level up because I don't like it when stuff goes grey. I like to do stuff on level. However, the reason why I'm doing this stuff grey is because my virtue is all capped out, and I didn't want to waste the XP. Well, not waste it, but it's not like you lose it. But I didn't want it to go towards virtues I don't need, so I moved on. Yeah, there are a lot of fun things to do if you're not what's the word? Not blindsided, but like if you don't just if your only aim isn't just to get to max level as high as possible, shall we say? Yeah, exactly. I really feel like this is a really good game for that because there's so much to do. I mean, every zone has a meta deed. Like the Shire, for example, is this one where you need to do all of these meta deeds, and these meta deeds require other things. Like I just did Slayers, which required 8 Slayer deeds, and there's like restoring the quick post. The pies one I'm going to do next. It's like every zone has a meta deed. Or like a zone-wide meta deed. And then each of those are made up of other meta deeds, so plenty to do. The meta deeds don't give LOTRO points because they give motes of enchantment, which you use to buy cosmetics.
Could I take a moment of your time?
You can, but I'm not going to Yonder Shire just yet. I have to go and deliver some pies. If you don't mind. I mean, especially like getting a friend or something, and yeah, getting a friend and doing slayers can really, you know, speed things along. There are some really annoying ones, like slugs in the shag can be a bit of a pain because there's not many spawns, but I did most of it the other day.
Please, stay a moment.
Oh crap, stop. There we go. So, for getting to the first one, you can just stick to the river. I'm really looking forward to the new 1 to 30 zones, because that's more deeds to do. But I mean, there's definitely the case that more content is always good for Lord of the Rings. Always. Man, he's complaining about the pie that I delivered. I don't know why he's telling me I didn't make it, I just delivered it. A bit of both. A bit of both. It's only 2 PM in the EU, so it's a bit quiet. Also, the Shire isn't the world's most popular zone. It tends to get busy around the evening, at least my time. But also, it's not the most populated server ever.
Could I take a moment of your time?
The other thing about the Shire is it's so big that people are quite spread out. It's by far the biggest starter zone. Once you go into zones where there's not much choice, like Bree and things like that. Yeah. What's funny is that I have to avoid the hungry hobbits, but I'm hungry, so can I not eat it? It doesn't say to avoid my own stomach. Yeah, don't eat it, it's bad. I'll come pick it up later. Yeah, she wants a new one. There was something wrong with the pies. I don't actually know what. I don't think I've ever actually read these quests. You do. The pie's only fresh for so long, and then you'll drop it. Yeah. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe you don't drop it. Maybe you just eat it. It's like that's how long you can go with it. It wouldn't really work so much because there's some very long runs. No, there we go. So now I've got the new deed, which is to deliver all these pies. So we're going to do some long ones to begin with, I think. So I think we'll do stock first.
Hello there.
Hello indeed. I can't remember where the inn is. Oh, it's over there. One thing I would say about these quests is they're fine. People don't like them, but I don't mind them. One thing I will say is that I really feel like the speed boost should be increased a bit. Personally, I think it's a bit... I think it's only 25%. 20%. I think maybe more like 50 or something would be It wouldn't make the quest any easier, it just would make the runs a bit shorter. It's funny because people always think, oh, the shorter ones are easier, but the thing about the longer ones is there's nobody on the road until you get to like here, so... when abilities say like set your run speed, you can't, there's no way to increase it beyond that, because it just sets it to a flat 120, it's not like plus 20%. It's not always the case, there are some carrying things where speed boosts do work. For example, there's a quest for some hobbits in a later zone where you're like picking up animals and carrying them back for the because it's like a farmer's market. And those it works because they don't increase your movement speed. Generally, if like a buff says sets movement speed to XX, then that's what it is, and there's nothing you can do to speed up or slow down. Right, so here's the first place where you can fail, because there's a hungry hobbit just chilling there, but as long as you know about him, you can give him a wide berth. And then I always cut across the field here, like between these two, so that you can dodge. There's more hobbits here. Okay. There's no real, like, it's always going to take the same amount of time to do these, no matter which order you do them in, but I always like to do the longest ones first. There's no real benefit or negative to doing it that way, that's just the way I like to do it. 10, 10, 10, 10, 4. Okay. We might do all but one. Because this is going to give, like, 4,000 when we do one more. Yeah, so we're probably going to do all at once. Because otherwise we're going to get a total of, like, 10,000 XP. And I'll be capped. Yeah. Yeah. Because the thing is, it makes more sense for the hobbits in the Shire, because they don't really have that many big problems. A lot of it is hobbit problems, and so delivering pies is quite a big hobbit problem. However, yeah, coming as another race that has actual problems, it does seem a bit funny that you've gone from destroying dour hand plots to delivering pies and mail. Trivial. There we go. Could you imagine in real life if that was the case? Like, food delivery people had to dodge hungry people as they just steal the food? Or like, the the mailman had to dodge like nosy people, otherwise they just steal the mail. Yeah, I mean, it would make being a mailman or a delivery person much more exciting. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I have to say, I think that will happen in every country to some degree. But what gets me about in America is they'll just leave the package. They'll just flat out just leave it, like by a door, and it's like, but what do they think is gonna happen? No, I fell in the water. Okay, I don't think I crossed there. I think I'm gonna cross somewhere else. But I think after we do this pie quest, it might be time to play Elden Ring for a bit, because I said I was going to do it like an hour ago and I completely forgot. I was having fun playing this. Yeah. It's like people buy devices so that they can watch people steal their mail, but it's like, but how does that help? You'll know it's stolen if you get home and it's not there. I ordered from Amazon UK a mouse, and they wrote the zip code wrong on the package by 100. Yeah, crap's gonna happen all over the place. I can actually do you one up from that. I ordered something from Amazon in the UK a couple of years ago, and they delivered it to my friend's house, who lives in a completely different city, and who it's not like I'd ever sent him anything on Amazon. So how they got that address, I have no idea. I think we'll cross down there somewhere. No. What's your obsession with chefs? You mention chefs a lot. Is it some meme that I'm missing? Care to enlighten me? I mean, bringing it up a lot, I just thought you were really proud of being a chef. Which is fine. You're allowed to be proud of being a chef. There's the bridge. I saw it. I see it. It's there. Delivering the pies. I should have like chefs of power. I don't get it. Maybe I'm like a boomer in disguise. Transformers, boomers in disguise. There we go. Right. So we should be almost capped on everything now. Yeah, we are almost capped on everything. That's good. That's good. What quest have you got?
Might I speak with you a moment?
I forgot to turn that one in. Yeah, so it's just the pie quests now for the final meta.
A lovely day, isn't it?
How is the stream, by the way? Like the quality? Because mine's a bit fuzzy, but I don't know if that's just because I'm the one streaming. So it's using up the internet. Bitrate in shambles. Okay. How do I fix that? To the Google! Probably shouldn't just Google bitrate in shambles. Like low bitrate, I guess? What was if I Google bitrate in shambles?
Good day. Might I have a word?
Quality up. There is no quality up button. Are you just messing with me before I start changing settings? I should probably check that. Are you just messing with me? Because I'm actually going to start messing with things, so... Okay, now I'm pretty sure you're just messing with me. Okay. I was actually about to start changing settings then. That wouldn't have been good. I shouldn't trust you.
There. Might I speak with you a moment?
I'm not really sure what to do about that though, because I'm sending 6.2k kilobytes a second, and there's no dropped frames, so I don't really know. Yeah, hang on, let me just drop the pie. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. No, it's still the same. What? Is it normally like this? Okay. If you want me to put the bitrate up anymore because 6000's Twitch's max. Okay. It says I can try and put the thing down to 720 instead of 1080. That might help. I don't have to do that. Not really sure what else to do. Okay. Let's... No, it's still... Still not clear. Alright, let me check that. Good. Let me just check on YouTube as well, actually. Yeah, YouTube has the same problem. That's good. Yeah, because it means that I should be able to fix it. Okay, so I can't change to advanced because I'm streaming. Okay, you probably just have to put up with it for now, and I'll change the settings before I yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I can't change the encoder. I can't change the encoder while I'm streaming, but I'm going to switch to Elden Ring now anyway, so I will be back in a few minutes.